Namaskar. I am Dr. Yuki Azad Tomar, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Development, Communication, Extension and Journalism, Institute of Home Economics, University of Delhi. I welcome you to the module that deals with radio program production. After studying this module, you shall be able to understand pre-production, production and post-production techniques of radio program production. Introduction. In today's fast-changing world, where new technology outshines the older media very quickly, but radio has kept its charm and importance in the lives of listeners from last several years. Radio has been close to the listeners with its wider reach and access. The accessibility, portability with personal connect with audience has led to proliferation of radio. In this long journey, radio has undergone variety of changes in terms of its software as well as hardware. Program production formats as well as recording and broadcasting technologies have transformed it more user-friendly. So, let's begin with stages involved in production of radio program. Stages of radio program production. The process of production and broadcasting for a radio is a teamwork. There are 3 stages of radio production process. First, pre-production, second, production and third, post-production. The lecture will also discuss the broadcasting as well as feedback. We must understand that no communication is complete without feedback. Let's learn about each stage in detail, starting with pre-production. First, pre-production. This is the work we need to undertake before we make the radio program. Pre-production essentially includes all the preparations that need to be done in order to ensure smooth process of recording and editing for a radio program. This is a stage of ideation. An idea can breed from brainstorming, observation, research or experiment about the subject of the program. This is the time to think about whom we are making the program for, what the program must say and what is the viewpoint we want to portray in it. In short, what we want to achieve from the program. One must answer several questions during pre-production. Who are our target audience? What is the objective of making this program? Would it be a single program or there will be several episodes to the program? Does the issue have several layers that need to be explored in the number of link programs, etc.? In order to make the program participatory, it is a good idea to involve as many of the key stakeholders during that discussion about the overall design of the program. Based on all this brainstorming and research, an outline script is designed based on which a rundown sheet is created. Rundown sheet describes minute-to-minute or hour-by-hour division of the program. Let's understand the steps that need to be taken before writing the script. Before understanding how radio script is written, one must understand that all radio scripts does not look same. But to most of the scripts have some important elements to avoid complications during editing. Few elements to follow right scripting for radio are as following. Give page number to all pages. Name of the character and his or her dialogue, verbal content will go on the same line. Always use caps to provide music, sound effects, etc. Don't split a character's dialogue across a page break. Don't use abbreviations and acronyms. After understanding basics of script writing, we should also concentrate on the content of radio program. Following are the steps to be followed to deliver an effective radio script. Discuss and decide on theme. The theme of the program can be varied, such as gender, education, livelihood, agriculture, children, local culture, etc. These topics are very generic. If the topic is on gender, then you could make something like women's participation in local Gram Sabha to know about each other's everyday work. The theme is also decided keeping our target audience and their needs and requirements in mind. Research the subject. The team must discuss about themselves, how much they know about the topic and what things need to know first. In order to get information, one needs to talk to experts who might know more about the issue or read relevant books or search the internet. Decide a point of view for the program. This is the most critical part of the production as it helps to decide what kind of program will be made. It is the perspective that will decide the script, the kind of person who will be interviewed in the program and kinds of issues that the program will raise. One must answer the question who they are making the program for. This helps in deciding the point of view of the program. The purpose of the program should be articulated. Let's talk about logistics. Based on all the points above, one must decide where the recording will be done, who all will participate in the recordings, when will the recordings take place, who will be invited for program, whether the program will be pre-recorded. All these points should be planned in pre-production stage. Now, second is production. After pre-production, next stage is production. Production is the process where all material for a radio program is recorded, whether in the field or in the studio. The programs can be post-produced or live. Post-produced programs. These programs are recorded and edited and really in all respects with final mixing and mastering before they are broadcasted or transmitted. Advertisements, drama shows, feature stories or issue-based programs are usually post-produced. Live programs. A live program is one when the transmission is happening real time, that is at the same time as you are speaking into the microphone. Programs like sports commentary is proceedings of the ceremony or a call and show where present it takes call from the audience and transmit them in real time as the commentary programs. Before understanding the basics of recording, you must learn about the equipments used in the process of production. So, introduction to equipments. First, microphone. Let's begin with microphone. First of all, microphones are transducers. Sound converts into audio using microphone. There are two distinct types of microphones. First, dynamic. Second, electrostatic. They are also called condensers. Microphones are classified by dynamic and condenser microphones. Dynamic mics, what I usually see when a singer is singing during the show. Usually, dynamic microphone is best when used closer to the source. There are two main types of dynamic microphones, moving coil and ribbon. In general, condenser microphones are more expensive than dynamic microphones, but more suitable for capturing the sound of acoustics, instruments, and vocals due to high sensitivity. The sound produced from the condenser microphone can be described as being crisp, clear, and detailed. Often, the sound quality is better than that of a dynamic microphone. Field recorder. Field recorder is a hardy piece of equipment that records sound. There are several kinds of recorders that are designed for use in different locations. Some are meant for recording one's own voice and are small with microphones that are designed for only one close-range pickup in quieter situations. Many have external microphone possibilities for a more flexible outdoor recording. One of the most versatile portable recorders like Zoom, Sony, Tascam, etc. are used for professional quality sound. Studio equipments. Sound studio is a quiet enclosed area which is used for recording sound. There are two distinct spaces in the sound studio. The recording booth. This space normally has a round table with chair or floor seating space for artists and people whose voices are to be recorded. This space should be soundproof and treated acoustically so as to produce best sound without reverb and echo. The recording booth has microphones, and depending on what kind of recordings you are doing, these could be only directional or unidirectional. Most studio microphones would be cardioids and dynamic. The control room. The control room is the space where you have sound mixer, the computer and other equipment to record and manipulate the sound being generated in the recording booth. The control room and sound recording booth are separated by a soundproof door and a glass observation window which is designed to have a double glass panel so as to maintain soundproof qualities of the booth.